Okay, I didn't mean to stop it. So you push the button in and go down. And I had never driven a Panamera Turbo before, and it rips. Only word for it, rips. Okay, so this has the rear comfort package. What in the hell does that mean? That means, as you're sitting in the back seat, you have power functions on the back seat. That's the craziest thing. So the thigh pad here moves. The seat back reclines and goes forward. It's moving right now. It is the craziest thing. It's super cool. You even have lumbar. You have lumbar for the back seat. Only in a Panamera. So as you're in the back seat of your Panamera and you don't want anybody to see you, you can put up the sunshades. They all function properly. Even the quarter window. Look at that. That is too cool. Same on the passenger side. We can't be looking through the quarter window at you. No, we can't. Sorry. And we have the rear shade, which is controllable up front. Also controllable in the back. Rear shade up. So I did not have the headliner replaced. I believe it has been replaced. A lot of these Gen 1 Panameras, pretty much everyone I've looked at in a wholesale setting, the headliner is coming down. I don't want to touch it because my hands are a little dirty, but it is the suede. So it was done right. It's really super cool. So then in the back seat, you have your climate, which is super handy dandy. You have rear heated seat. It's too much. I love it. And you can say, oh, I want to adjust my temperature. Yeah, I think I do. All right, so check this out. Let's say you're in the passenger rear seat and you want more leg room. And you say, you know what? I'm just going to handle this myself. You can move the passenger seat up. You can move the passenger seat back. Look at that. Oh my God. You say, oh, this seat back's getting in my way. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that too. Then you can put it back if you want to. So I also wanted to comment, I look at a lot of these in a wholesale setting. Turbos, Turbo S's, not so much. There's not a lot of them around. A lot of them actually do not have the 18-way seats, which are, I always thought they were referred to as the turbo seats, but not all the turbos have them. And I think if you're going to be driving a turbo, you need the 18-way seats, which also gives you the 18-way seats in the back, which are way cooler than the 14-way seats. And I am a sucker for white interiors, or cream, or whatever you want to call it. Now they do get dirty. I mean, white is white. It's hard to keep clean, but man, this is good looking. This is good looking. And now this one has, so this is like a Marsala. It's a dark red two-tone. The dash is not pulling back. Not pulling back. And when you consider it's a 2012, that is not a lot of mileage. Most of these are pushing 100, so that's pretty it's a plus there. So it does have the adaptive cruise control, which does function properly. That's the ACC. So there's a lot of things to demonstrate on this car. We're gonna not touch everything, or else I would literally be here all day. We're going to just go with no messages. That tells us that everything's pretty much functioning properly. The car would tell us if it didn't. I had the oil change done. It wasn't terrible, but it was due. You can see all our gauges are at operating temp. We're gonna check the horn. We're gonna check the wipers. It also looks like, to me, that is a new window switch. Power fold mirrors. So then you can, so that's how you control the adaptive cruise. I'm going to do a video just demonstrating that works. So I don't get 5 million questions if the adaptive cruise works. It does. So we have all our various controls down here. You can pop the rear hatch from inside. Pretty handy dandy. You do have to go outside to close it though. And in the interest of not letting a bunch of bugs in the car, you're going to close it. So you can close it, lock it, walk away, or you can just close it. You probably can't lock it with it running. That would be pretty silly. Then we have the contrasting Marsala floor mats. Cup holder. Well, this cup holder, you actually have one here. So it has the keyless start. It obviously functions because the key's right here. Cup holders are both functional and not broken. Big plus. And we have our manuals and my parking pass. Don't have a lot of problems out of the PCMs. A couple years ago, Porsche did an update on the XM and fried a bunch of them. A lot of them were replaced, some of them weren't, but by now those have all been weeded out. Most of them are replaced. Pretty unproblematic. Climate, pretty basic. You have your independent air distribution, which is a neat feature. Heated seats, both sides. I have a delay. Sport Plus. I like driving in Sport, it's my favorite. And you have all your, we already showed everything here is functioning properly. So that, if you want to go off low level and raise the car, you can turn off PSM, spoiler up, rear window shade, up or down, and that's that auto off silliness. When you go into Sport, it automatically deactivates that. Let's see. So you can do the quarter window shades from the front if you don't want anybody looking in the back. So that should do it. This is a cool car, super cool. Yeah. So there's all your. You can turn off the park. Excuse me. Rear camera. It works. Everything works. So then our front warning will start beeping when we get close to this tree here. Yee. Okay. I don't want to run into it. So yeah, guys, super cool. Super, super cool. And with that, I'll leave you with my parting words like I always do. If you have any questions, by all means, please let me know. And tomorrow morning, we'll do our cold start video. Take her for a drive. We'll demonstrate the adaptive cruise functionality. And we will get her sold no reserve. So, there you be. There you be. Cool. All right, guys. Let's have a fun auction. Thanks.